Okay, so what I thought would cover first is the geysers in the Taupo region. Back in the 1800s, in the Taupo region, there was estimated to be about 130 geysers throughout the area. But by the 1970s, the number had dropped down to about 15 geysers throughout the area. The main reason for the drop in number of geysers throughout this area was through geothermal draw-off throughout the power stations that were set up around this area. So it's sort of a bit of a rarity now seeing the geyser. But this area right here was a very active geyser. There was a geyser over the side here, also a few others around the corners as well. But how this geyser came about was back in 1901. Now back then, New Zealand had its first open prison. The prison was built right here at Waitapu. When it was being built, the main objectives for the prison were to bring all the prisoners from the jails of the Rotorua Lake district. Now, when the prisoners came out of here, they were also told they had to work off their time as well. So pretty much they were told to cut the light bush and shrubs, and also build roads, and also plant pine trees in this area. Now back then, as you could imagine, it would have been a very dirty job. So when some of the prisoners, while exploring this area, they came across this geyser field. When they first came across this geyser here though, the geyser was actually flat. So they were sitting around, they saw the hot spring, and they decided to end up washing their clothes in it. So one day they were sitting around the geyser here doing their laundry. While doing their washing, one of the prisoners dropped his bar of soap into the spring. And what he actually ended up doing was changing the surface tension of the water and by accident setting off the geyser. So all of a sudden, the geyser just erupted, flying skywards, and they would rain back to the shrub. But when they came back here to the geyser, they all decided to have a little bit more fun with it. And what they ended up doing was placing rocks around the base of the spring. And what that is doing is actually enhancing the eruption of the geyser. Now, what I'm actually adding into the geyser this morning is a chemically engineered surfactant. Now, it's environmentally friendly, but it'll be sitting on the geyser in the exact same way that the prisoners were doing back then. So I'll just add it into the geyser now. So the geyser would naturally erupt on its own without needing any surfactant to it. But its eruption cycle would go off, but be anywhere between 24 hours to 72 hours. Okay, so yes, it would go off on its own, but just somewhere between those times. So what's actually happening underneath the geyser is there's actually two chambers of water. There is a cool chamber of water. Right below that cool chamber, there is a hot chamber of water. The temperature of that hot water is over 150 Celsius. Okay? So what's actually stopping that boiling water actually erupting out of the geyser? The cooler water that is sitting right above it. Now the cooler water is around about 90 Celsius. What the surfactant is doing right now is actually breaking the surface tension in that cooler water. So the cooler water is sort of mixing in with the hot water. And as soon as those two different temperatures of water meet, the water turns into steam and expands. And it just keeps expanding to a point where it just erupts. The geyser can reach up to heights of 20 metres, and the eruption tends to last for around about an hour. During the hour's eruption though, around about 25,000 litres of water will actually pass through the geyser during the eruption time. Now there are many different minerals in the water here. But the main mineral is silica. Now, a silica is a mineral that you'll find in every rock in the world, on every sandy beach as well. But at the moment it's stored in a liquid form, so when the geyser erupts, it deposits the mineral silica around the geyser, giving it a white cone-shaped appearance. Now, the geyser is named after Lady Knox. Now, she was the daughter of Lord Ranfilly. Now, Lord Ranfilly was the 15th Governor of New Zealand back in May 1903. Now his job was to inspect all prisons throughout New Zealand. Of course there was the prison here at Waitapu, so he came out to here. But he heard about the geyser as well, so he brought his family up with him. So after he did his little inspection of the prison, They came down here afterwards and did a little bit of a photo shoot, and his daughter, Lady Knox, set up the Geyser, and then sort of got Tristan there on with the Lady Knox Geyser. There is a slight breeze about today, guys, so there is a high chance that Geyser might sort of sprain to the crowd a little bit. Okay, don't worry, time to land, the crowd's quite cool. Just had a big shower this morning, it's a bit of a trip. Tends to land more of this side of the audience right here, just to be helpful, you guys. Now, if anyone's got any questions at all about the Geyser, I'll be happy to answer any questions back to the visitor centre. The Geyser doesn't look like it's too far up from going off. So I hope you enjoy your day here with us at Waiotapu Thermal Wonderland, and I hope you have a nice day, and thank you.